To Jerfish SimRacing. I did a lap here, actually, well, it's 2 laps at Nürburgring, and I wanted to go back through it here and see exactly what went down. So this is a one-make race. This is in an Audi TT. A little bit floatier of a vehicle overall compared to some of the more grippy kind of vehicles. So all the action for me on this segment, or this sequence of laps, occurred on the first lap. It was only a 2-lap race because of the speed of the cars and the overall, I don't know, I'd say length of this track. I qualified 9th. I didn't have a lot of time on this track. And I think it highlights mostly just holding your line and not going into the corners too hard, and you can just gain positions for the most part, especially on a technical track with a car that maybe isn't best suited. So going into this turn, I definitely went in a little hot and went into the high line. I was able to keep control of it though and slow down in time and just kind of hold my line through. Gained a position right there. There's a guy to my right, and just kind of gradually just took that turn a little sharper, had a little more grip, and was able to shoot through. That turn, can't say did good, can't say did bad. It was just somewhere in the middle. So you see a lot of people in front of me here are very floaty. They're all over the track. And I figured if I just kind of was patient, I'd be all right. That red car, the Dancing Raven, I had a feeling wasn't going to give me much room most of the time, so I kind of tried to let him go. Those two guys came together there, and I got into that blue car because it happened right in front of me. There was no way for me to slow down in time, and interestingly enough, I didn't get a penalty for that either, which is kind of good. Maybe the game's starting to recognize when things aren't always your fault. Red car there kind of came into me. A lot of people overshot this corner. A lot of people did. So I get tapped from behind once, twice, which actually propels me past these guys. So I can't be upset about that. Plus, I didn't get a penalty for my safety rating. So they're battling this blue car side by side really hard. No contact made, and I just was able to power out of the corner better than him. As a result, up into 6th place. And the rest of it then is just a matter of following my lines, hitting my marks, and playing follow the leader with the rest of the pack of cars there, positions 1 through 5. At this point, I'm already 10 seconds out of the lead and losing ground instead of gaining ground. It wasn't a bad place to sit, so then I sped everything up here just to get through the rest. Really, the whole next lap, I was just trying to do just solid racing, hit my lines, make sure I don't overshoot the corners, brake early. It really wasn't going to make up much in the way of ground. The car in front of me just kept pulling away. Started off as I think 4 seconds and just kind of gradually kept going. Oh, and I figured out how to keep the pitch of the engine without going in ultra high pitch when I fast forward things, which is kind of nice. There's a few requests to have that. So coming up on the end here, 8 seconds behind the next car, 18 seconds behind first. But I gained a few positions, went from 9th to 6th just by kind of doing some good racing against some people. Overall, I was content with that, especially with my limited experience at that track. Anyways, Jerfish SimRacing is signing off.